Comet Falls is an enjoyable trail that offers up views of Mount Rainier National Park's highest waterfall, which drops just over 300 feet. Rain or shine, this hike can offer up fantastic views. However, there is a time when you should avoid this trail. Stay tuned until the end to find out when, as well as my trail ratings. Comet Falls is a 3.8 mile out and back trail, 1.9 miles in each direction, with just over 1,250 feet in elevation gain, making it a pretty steep trek. The trail itself is easy to navigate and very well worn. Now, it wasn't too crowded on my trip on a rainy fall day, but in the summer I'm guessing it will be, and the roadside parking lot area is pretty small, so you might want to try to get there early. Also, a quick side note, there are no bathrooms near the parking area. 0.3 miles up the trail, you cross a bridge over Van Trump Creek and get a nice view of some waterfalls in the gorge below. Then the trail continues up along Van Trump Creek. Now, here's the thing about the Comet Falls Trail. It's not a super long trail, but the trail is pretty rocky and full of tree roots almost the entire way. That, along with it almost entirely being incline all the way to the falls, makes it a good hike to get your blood flowing. Now, if you're hiking in the rain, the rocks and roots can be pretty slippery, so be careful. You may want to have trekking poles, in particular for the decline back down the trail, so your feet don't slip out from underneath you. But if you do have some of that cartilage left in your knees, just forego the trekking poles. While hiking along Van Trump Creek, there are lots of smaller waterfalls on your way to your final destination. When you reach the sign that reads Comet Falls 200 feet, you'll cross over a tributary, and to the right is Bloucher Falls, which features a triple waterfall that drops 124 feet. So snap a few photos there and then cross over the log bridge and you'll come up to Comet Falls. Comet Falls drops 301 feet in total, and you'll first land at a wide scenic overlook. Even in the fog and rain, it's quite a spectacle to see the towering waterfall drop. But for closer up views, follow the trail another 0.2 miles that will lead right up to the bottom of the falls. Now, I'm a big views and vista type of guy, so normally I would give the Comet Falls Trail 3 out of 5 moose racks. But this trail basically salvaged the day for me since everything was fogged in, and Comet Falls still offered up some views and new things to see, so I'm going to bump it up to 3.5 moose racks. Now, on a difficulty scale, I would give the Comet Falls Trail a marmot due to the incline and rocky tree root laden trail. If the trail was longer, I would definitely go to a mountain goat, but at under 2 miles, it's just not long enough to be that strenuous. So, as mentioned, rain or shine, you have views on the Comet Falls Trail. But when shouldn't you visit this trail? Early to mid-spring, before the trail is snow-free. The National Park Service has reported that early in the hiking season over the years, multiple fatalities have occurred on the Comet Falls Trail due to hazardous snow and ice-covered slopes. Now, one year I hiked this trail on May 28th, and there was still enough snow on the trail to turn me around. I didn't have spikes or anything like that, but I probably wouldn't plan on hiking the trail to the falls until at least mid-June. If you enjoyed this trail video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the trail.